The small town of Willowbrook was known for its quiet streets and tight-knit community, but everything changed one fateful night in 2003. Emily Carter, a bright 12-year-old girl, vanished from her bedroom without a trace. Her window was open, her bed neatly made, and no signs of struggle were found. The town searched for weeks, but Emily was never found, until 20 years later, when she reappeared on her parents' doorstep, looking exactly as she had the day she disappeared. Her first words were, "I never left." The town was stunned, but before anyone could ask questions, Emily whispered, "They're still watching me," and collapsed. Who was watching her? And where had she been all these years? Emily's return sparked a whirlwind of questions. Her parents, John and Margaret, were overjoyed but terrified. Emily claimed she had no memory of the past 2 decades, yet she carried a strange pendant engraved with symbols no one could decipher. The town's old legends resurfaced, stories of a shadowy group that had haunted Willowbrook for centuries, abducting people who were never seen again. As Emily began to settle back into her old life, strange occurrences followed her: whispers in the wind, shadows outside her window, and the feeling of being watched. The pendant, she said, was the key to everything, but she couldn't remember how or why. The mystery deepened when a local historian revealed that the symbols on the pendant matched those found in a nearby abandoned asylum, a place rumored to be connected to the disappearances. What secrets did the asylum hold, and why was Emily drawn to it? As Emily and her childhood friend, now a detective, began investigating the asylum, they uncovered a series of chilling clues. Hidden rooms, cryptic journals, and a map of the town with strange markings suggested that Emily's disappearance was part of a larger, more sinister plan. The journals spoke of experiments conducted on children, aimed at unlocking hidden abilities, and hinted that Emily might have been one of their subjects. The deeper they dug, the more dangerous it became. One night, they found a hidden chamber beneath the asylum, filled with strange equipment and a wall covered in names, including Emily's. Before they could process the discovery, they heard footsteps approaching. Someone, or something, was coming for them. The tension was palpable as they realized they were not alone. Who else knew about the chamber, and what did they want with Emily? The stakes grew higher as Emily began experiencing flashes of memories: dark rooms, masked figures, and a voice telling her she was the chosen one. These memories led her to a remote cabin in the woods, where she found a man claiming to be her captor. He revealed that Emily had been part of an experiment to harness the power of time itself, and her disappearance was not an abduction, but a leap through time. The pendant, he explained, was a device that allowed her to travel, but it had malfunctioned, stranding her in the past. However, before he could reveal more, he was shot by an unseen assailant. Emily and the detective barely escaped, but they now knew the truth. Emily's return had triggered a race against time to stop a powerful organization from using her abilities for their own gain. The clock was ticking, and the final confrontation was inevitable. In a shocking twist, Emily discovered that her childhood friend, the detective, had been working for the organization all along. He had been tasked with ensuring her return and retrieving the pendant. Betrayed and heartbroken, Emily realized she had no one to trust. But just as all hope seemed lost, she unlocked the true power of the pendant, allowing her to manipulate time. In a desperate move, she rewound time to the night of her disappearance, confronting the organization before they could take her. The final battle was intense, with Emily using her newfound abilities to outsmart her enemies. She destroyed the pendant, ensuring no one could misuse its power, but in doing so, she erased her own memories of the events. When she woke up, she was back in her childhood home, with no recollection of the past 20 years. The mystery of her disappearance remained unsolved, but the town of Willowbrook was finally at peace. Emily's story became a legend in Willowbrook, a tale of resilience and the fight against unseen forces. Though she couldn't remember the truth, the pendant's symbols remained etched in her mind, a silent reminder of the battle she had fought. The asylum was demolished, and the organization vanished without a trace. Emily rebuilt her life, forever changed, but finally free. As the years passed, the whispers of the girl who disappeared and returned, became a part of the town's folklore, a story